Hi there folks, welcome to Rach and Nick's Let's Quiz Together channel. Nick's been doing the research for this quiz, so I'm going to be chatting along for it. It's only short, only 8 questions long, and then we've got a little bit of discussion at the end. So the theme of this quiz was inspired last weekend when we took a trip to London for my birthday. And then on Sunday we stumbled across march, and it was through Hyde Park, so we got to chatting to some lovely people, and it was a really peaceful protest led by Extinction Rebellion. And as we got chatting to the people within the march, then we got some ideas of some of the issues that were going on in the world and things that people were passionate about, and we wanted to share because some of the things that we came across we didn't know ourselves. So I thought, right, well, let's put this into a quiz. And then, like myself and Nick, we didn't know a lot of the issues that were going on, really, because sometimes you can live a little bit of a sheltered life and not put the news on. So yeah, so it opens our eyes. So hopefully it may open your own, and if not, share it, other people may. Yeah, and then let's get the words out. So okay, are we ready to start the quiz? So question number 1, what percentage of total global greenhouse gas emissions are produced by the fashion industry? Is that A, less than 1%, B, 5%, C, 10%, or D, 15%? And the answer to that question is C, 10%. I actually didn't realise it was that high as well, to be honest. So it has made me more mindful now, rather than buying throwaway fashion, to maybe buy something that'll last a little bit longer, be a little bit more cautious with what I'm buying. Do I really need it? And just having that sustainable mindset when I'm choosing my clothes. Question 2. Amsterdam is pursuing a circular economy, but what does this mean? Is that A, sharing, reusing and recycling of materials for as long as possible, B, using the take, make, waste model for resource consumption, C, an economy where everyone passes money around in a big circle, or D, they're using the same economic system as America does? Correct answer is A, the sharing, reusing and recycling materials for as long as possible. So a little bit about a circular economy. It's re-imaging the way that we're using our resources. So if, for example, you take the take, make, waste model answer, then it's the opposite of that. So with that model, products and materials end up in landfills and it causes a ton of waste. So a circular economy attempts to change that, mitigating waste, and prides in itself then on regenerating the natural systems. Number 3. Individual consumer carbon footprint is the total amount of greenhouse gases generated by our actions. What ways can an individual reduce their carbon footprint? A, change to a plant-based diet. B, walk, bike or take public transportation. C, use less air conditioning and heating in the home. Or D, all of the above? And the answer to that is D, all of the above. I'm not going to go through in detail the reasons why all of these things, because some of it may be common knowledge, or maybe teaching some of you how to suck eggs, because in depth about each of these subjects. But say, for example, to change to a plant-based diet, there's a ton of research on there about the negative impacts that the meat industry has on the planet. So you may want to have a look further on some of these questions and see what you can find yourself to build your own knowledge. Okay, time for the next question. Question number 4. Which of these countries emits the most carbon dioxide? Is that A, China, B, the USA, C, the UK, or D, Russia? And the answer to that is A, China. It emits nearly 10 billion tonnes each year. That's more than 1/4 of the global emissions. Question number 5. If the global temperature rises by over 1.5 degrees Celsius, what percentage of species will be at risk of extinction? Quite a tongue twister, that one, wasn't it? Is that A, none, B, between 5 and 10%, C, 10 to 15%, or D, 15 to 20%? And the answer to that is D, unfortunately, 15 to 20%. So if we think about the scale of that, it's huge, really, isn't it? It's around the minimum 1 in 6 of our species of animals extinct due to just that change of 1.5 degrees. Question number 6. It is estimated that ingestion of plastic kills what amount of marine birds each year? Is that A, 1 million, B, 500,000, C, 250,000, or D, 100,000? Again, unfortunately, it's the highest number there, and it's estimated around 1 million marine birds each year are killed by the ingestion of plastic. So again, there's a lot of research out there on how to minimise your plastic waste reduction. Question number 7. Fish are especially vulnerable to tiny bits of plastic called microplastics floating in the ocean. But why is this? Is it A, they bring in water through their gills? B, the main food source is smaller fish? C, microplastic particles look like food? Or D, none of the above? And the answer to that one is A, they bring in water through their gills. So although there are microparticles going into the gills, they can also mistake the particles for food as well, but they're more particularly vulnerable as the gills. It doesn't go through the gastrointestinal system, so it's an added area in which fish are particularly vulnerable. Question number 8. Which of the following are negative impacts of burning fossil fuels? Is that A, they contribute to environmental degradation and pollution? B, they harm local communities? C, they contribute to human health problems? Or D, all of the above? And the answer to that is D, all of the above. Again, there's extensive research out there on the harmful effects of burning fossil fuels. So if you're not already aware of that, then it's something that you're interested in. Again, go and research and see all of the ways that it is having a negative impact on our planet and population. And that's the end of the quiz then. So the bonus question is, what is your biggest concern about what's happening globally at the moment? If you'd just like to pop your answer in the comments there, and it's just to facilitate a little bit of discussion and raise some awareness to other people watching the quiz as well. Because like I said, myself and Nick at the weekend when we encountered the march, then we were chatting to a lot of different people, and all of the issues were all very relevant, but different as well. All kinds of singing on the same hymn sheet though, about something does have to change. So yeah, if you pop your comments on there, then it'll just be great to get a little bit of discussion going. Please share and subscribe to the channel as well to help spread awareness. And I hope you've enjoyed this quiz. Thank you very much. Bye now.